Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for coming over. Today I will be diving into what to expect in your first month of having your newborn. So last week I spoke about my recommended essentials for your newborn. If you haven't checked it out, I will link it right here for you so you can go ahead and do so. So the first thing I want to talk about today is the fact that your baby will sleep a lot. There are 24 hours in the day. Your baby might be sleeping for about 22. So it is imperative. It's no questions in it. It's no going around it. It's a command to wake your baby up to feed them. Some doctors, her pediatrician recommended every 2 to 3 hours. Some recommend every 3 to 4. Honestly, I followed the every 3 to 4 hours because it was less taxing on my body, to be honest. In addition to feeding her every 3 to 4 hours, I used to pump. So I would be pumping every 3 to 4 hours as well. I find that when she was hungry, my milk came down. And I think it happens that way naturally, biologically in the female body. When you have a baby, your body knows when your baby is getting hungry. Like it's like your body is on a timer. And it tells you exactly when your baby is hungry because that milk starts to flow down. So I used to pump. So what I used to do is just make her bottle, her dad would feed her, and I would pump at the same time. And this schedule worked, the system worked perfectly. So as I said before, your baby will be sleeping a lot. Please wake your baby up every 3 to 4 hours or every 2 to 3 hours to feed them. Second on my list here is the baby cannot be fully immersed in water unless the umbilical cord falls off. My baby, her umbilical cord fell off exactly 7 days after she was born. So it took a week. And within that week, we would give her sponge baths because it blows my mind that I couldn't bathe her. Like, it really blew my mind because I'm like, oh my god, a whole week and the girl not bed. Me not like this fear. But it was important to follow that guideline to not immerse her into water because her belly button could have gotten infected. So it's very important to keep it dry and to not let any moisture get into it and settle into it, because that's when it gets infected, and you don't want that. You don't want that. Babies can't communicate, so imagine a discomfort them I feel. Ugh. Take your time, give them the sponge bath and make it work. Once that belly button falls off, you can bathe the baby. And I took an additional day to do it. So it fell off the Friday and I bathed her the Saturday, first bath. Third on my list here is that your baby will lose weight before they gain weight. This right here blew my mind. Maybe I go crazy. When the doctor told me, said the little girl lose a pound, I was like, wait, is it something we're not doing right? Like, me and Ian got so paranoid when he told us. We're like, wait, is it that we're not feeding her? Is it that we're not giving her enough? Like, what's going on? And the doctor was like, no, it's going to happen that they lose weight before they gain weight because they're born with a lot of water weight. So they will lose that weight before they actually gain weight. So that was on her first appointment, which was 3 days after she was born. We learned that she lost a pound. By the time we went to her 1 month appointment, she had gained back all that weight and some. So she was past her birth weight a month later. So if your baby loses weight, don't stress yourself out. Don't panic. It is normal for them to do so. Fourth on my list here is to make sure you get vitamin D drops if you are breastfeeding. This is the one that I got for her and she didn't have a problem with it. It is important to give your baby vitamin D drops so that they won't develop rickets, right? So the baby won't get enough vitamin D in the milk, so you have to supplement otherwise. So I implore you to get your vitamin D drops if your baby is exclusively breastfed. So what I used to do is just drop the required dosage in the bottle. When I would give her her first bottle for the day and she would drink it, she would know the difference. I don't think it has a taste because she didn't, like, you know, react to it any type of way, like it was different from what she was used to. So make sure you get your vitamin D drops. And the last thing I have here is to get some gripe water. Now they recommend giving the gripe water as soon as 2 weeks. It's not easy. Well, it wasn't easy for me to see when she was fussy and she had stomach aches, and it's like she was always gassy. Like I couldn't bear seeing it. I want to say about 10-15 minutes after we would give her the gripe water, she would poop and she would feel better. So it is very important, moms, to get your gripe water. Don't be shy about using it. On the box here it says you can use it up to 15 times daily, and as their age increase, the dosage increase, but the amount of times you could give them throughout the day decreases. So it says here from 2 to 6 weeks they could get up to 15 times, and I honestly never give her that much. I used to give her 2 times max because I feel like that worked for us and she would get her relief in no time. So please guys, I implore you to get your vitamin D drops and your gripe water for your baby. So that is it for my video today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and as I always say, share this with a friend who possibly is expecting or will find this information to be useful. See you again on Wednesday. Bye.